Hey guys, this is Kaz breaking down our first bullpen or warm up, whatever you want to call it, on Kaz Clay's YouTube channel or KNN Kaz Station Network. So, this series or playlist of episodes are going to be about youth prospects or players trying to get back to the league. And first, we're going to start with one of my favorite guys, former major leaguer for the Texas Rangers, Pittsburgh Pirates, Cardinals, and many other teams. It's Robby Rowland. He has his own YouTube channel, and I'll leave that in the description. Now, at this point, he was playing for the Lake Erie Crushers of the Frontier League, and now he plays for the New York Boulders of the Frontier League. So he's trying to make his way back. He definitely has the velocity and curveball to do it, but I think his best two pitches are the fastball and curveball, and we're going to get into it. So, as I said, he loves his velocity, definitely just his power on his fastball, and he likes to throw it like low in the zone with many things. Like, his fastball is really good in multiple areas of the zone. Throwing it down, he can even get some people swinging strike three because his velocity is so good, and even his curveball, getting it to end around that end of the zone, getting it higher up and then dropping it down. His curve, just the action on that curveball is really good for his velocity, obviously, and I'll link this video of his down in the description, but it was about his journey into, like, from high school to his last major league appearance, which I'll just say that was in 2018 with the Texas Rangers. But I'll let him explain the rest of it. And if you guys like more of this content, just tell me, because I'm totally open to watching. Just tell me anything y'all want to watch me commentary or go over, like reviewing. I would like to go over bullpens. I've been watching a lot of those. Definitely him. He's a really good pitcher that you can definitely learn a lot from. So I'll link his video of his journey and his YouTube down in the description. So at this point he was playing for Lake Erie Crushers. Now he plays for the New York Boulders and Frontier, which is the same league. But as I said, his knuckle curve, his curve action on that, his curve on the end when it's kind of, I would say snaps. That's what I call it. And it kind of snaps when on the way down. It stops in usually the best spot possible. I think he's definitely perfected his curveball. And his split is pretty good too. So in this bullpen, I think he threw about probably, you can count if you want to, but I think he threw about 30 pitches or 30 or 40. He probably got some out, but in this video, I think he threw about 30 or 40 pitches. And so he's and we can look at his baseball reference too. I can go over that with y'all, so you can see just his stats over all his seasons, and then it'll show his minor league too, so you can see that. But his this is actually probably a better angle. Another one that's definitely lower in the zone. Another one low in the zone. But his even ball in the dirt right here, that's where he likes to go, because he knows about here around the leg guard, bottom of the leg guard is usually where he can get him swing and miss on strike three in the dirt. So he definitely has the velocity for it, and that's one of his favorite spots to go to. Or he can use the knuckle curve. I think one of his best spots to put the knuckle curve is probably, let's say strike zone here. And I think I'm trying to figure out a program where I can have, I can draw and basically have strike zones here. But let's say the strike zone's here, right? If he puts his curveball like this, so he rises and drops it in about here, and the catcher's here, obviously, That'll make the guy think, okay, I'm going to hit it this way, straight across, because sometimes curveballs won't go all the way down because they swing too early, but they wait because he thinks he's going to drop it in the dirt, but sometimes it'll get on the edge of the bottom strike zone, which is one of his best advantages. And that's one reason if you sometimes throw it in the dirt a little bit, they're going to think, okay, walk ball 4 if you're on 3-0 or if you're on 3-2, 3-1, whatever. That'll help because if you can locate the ending of that curveball and make that split and snap, then that's a great thing to have. But that's the end of that bullpen. But I do want to go over with you all Robby Rowland's baseball reference, so I can show you guys basically his career. So over his career, he's a right-hander out of Toledo, Ohio, which is actually not that far from here. So here's all his seasons. He's played a lot of seasons. This is all his seasons. He's played a lot of seasons in a lot of different leagues. And this is all. So this is basically, he's played 8 minor league seasons. He's played 2 foreign seasons, 5 other seasons, and then he's played 12 seasons at all levels. And he's played at many different ranks in the minors. He's played 4 seasons in independent ball, which is where he is now. He played 1 season as a rookie in fall ball, 2 seasons in rookie ball, 1 season in low A, 5 seasons in high A, and 3 seasons in double A. So he's went around multiple places. He's a really good, well-rounded pitcher. He started with Arizona, and then he went to Pittsburgh, and then he went to St. Louis, and then he was kind of in the middle from 2016, like the end of 2016, probably until, I don't know, how long was this? So he had a couple seasons where he kind of sat and figured out what I'm gonna do because he didn't get any call-ups until the Texas Rangers called him up to go play for 2 teams. He played for the high A and the double A for Texas, and then he went to Southern Illinois of the Frontier, so he dropped on the Frontier, and then another, this is foreign, and then he played indie ball, 2 years at independent ball, and then he's back at independent ball. So he's had a long career in multiple places, but he's a really good player that multiple teams can use. So that's my breakdown on Robby Rowland, and yeah, so see you guys later. Peace.